Hello, this is The Way of Fairness. My name is Stephen Childs. Somebody's thrown a head off of a doll or a mannequin coming up the trail. I'm zoomed way in, sorry for the... Coming up the trail, I saw it and I wondered what that is. And somebody has thrown a head of a mannequin and it's stuck in the tree hanging up there. So this is about the way that I'm told information in a organized way, chronologically, A, B, C, D, so forth, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So the reason I'm telling you that is because years ago I had a friend, and he said that he had a dream, and he was up here in Provo Canyon. There's all these cliffs and rocks, and he said that there was an earthquake, and in the dream he was told that the only thing he could do is say Om. That's all the time he had was to say Om. And then a few years later, he told me that they told him to say Jesus Christ. And I wondered, why is he lying? Sorry about the noise, but I want to get this on video before I forget. That's the head of the mannequin. And those are the cliffs that are in the canyon. Okay, so he changes it from Om to Jesus Christ. Well, last night I was dreaming. My higher power told me that it's at 11 o'clock. The earthquake's at 11 o'clock. That gives me 2 hours to get out of here. If it's here, like in his dream, in Provo, Utah. Now, earthquakes can happen anywhere on the planet, and just because this is connecting to Provo, Utah, doesn't mean that the earthquake will be in Provo, Utah, and it doesn't mean that it's going to be a actual earthquake. It could be metaphorical. Do you understand? So I'm going to be watching for something happening at 11, and sometimes they're wrong on the day, but I'm like, will you be specific? Do you mean 11 tonight, which would have been last night? It already passed, and I don't know of anything that happened at 11 Rocky Mountain Time, USA. And so I think you're talking about 11 tomorrow, 11 in the morning tomorrow, and no answer. So I'm up the canyon, 2 hours, it's about 9 right now, and all this stuff is coming back into my memory about events from my past. The video I just made on I've always been fighting against unfairness from my family, from my religion, from the world, from anywhere and everywhere. So last week I decided I'd look up the definition of Om. And it says it's the creator sound. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was Om, not God. So they hijacked, they took the religion and use it in their own. Well, that's common, to use the old gods and change them a little bit into your God, and then claim that it has all power. But in the Hindu religion, they're not talking about a person, They're talking about a vibration or a energy or a wave. Vibration is wavelength. And so it's more scientific. The Hindu non-dualism is, you can see how they were told scientific fact through metaphor, through telepathic communication like I'm receiving. And it's interesting how the fight that's going on is between an authoritarian God that we all have to surrender to, and his name is Donald Trump. You see what I'm saying? Or his name was Joseph Stalin and Hitler and any of the other world authoritarian leaders that become all powerful in their area. And they kill a lot of people to get there. It's like clockwork. So a lot of people are aware that if Donald Trump becomes the world, he could dominate the whole world. That's what he probably wants to do before he dies, you know. It's like on his bucket list. Become the all-powerful person on the whole planet. And if that happened, there'll be a lot of people that their team kills. So the religions have a authoritarian God. Even in the Hindu religion, you can see this same development happening with Krishna. And if you read the fine print, it says Krishna is the transcendent self. And you get this message from they keep that message within the religions some way, so that we can figure out this is not about something outside of ourselves. It's within us. And so Om is within us. I'm an atheist. I don't think there's any gods. And they're extraterrestrials. They're powerful beings. I'm working with them right now. And that's who told me about the 11 o'clock earthquake. Well, I got about an hour and a half, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm going to say Om.